Hey Pops, this video is for you to show you what I have done to the garden lately. Today is July 20th, 2022, and pretty recently I put this fence up. Cedar posts I cut out of the back just with some 4-foot galvanized fencing. Goes all the way around. I still got to tighten it up a little bit. These things aren't I mean, they hold pretty good, but you know, not super tight until I go around and tighten everything with a wrench. Put these tiki torches in the garden. That's a nice look at night. I like them. Put it around in here, kind of keeps the bugs out. Here is the front door. Oh, I might as well show you this because I just got done filming for this. I put a tin roof on the chicken coop, so now the run won't get so wet on the inside, and yet they still have access to their outside run and around the yard. There's a little opening down there. They all know where it is. All the birds, they come out in the morning, they go this way, they snake right through there, and then they come around and then they disperse out into the yard. They usually like to hang out under the bird feeders, eat whatever they tend to drop. So I like the fencing. Oh, 2 doors. One door down there, I'll show you that after. It's the same one as this door right here. Keep all the rabbits out, but yet they still find a way in. So nice and easy. Bed's got a paint job. A little olive green. I think they look lovely. Let me watch this so none of the chickens come in here and get locked. Okay, so you know, I still got the wood chips down. I got the 4x8 beds, so I guess we'll start with this one. These are my onions. They are absolutely massive, 3 feet tall, beginning to fall over. Really big bulbs. I'm gonna get a great harvest of onions this year. So I have 1, 2, 3 rows of onions right here. Little onion patch here. These are quite a bit smaller, still producing. My chive plant, crazy. I just cut this thing not even a week ago, and look how tall they are again. Well, you can cut these right down to nothing, and they grow right back. So tasty. Love chives. Well, you're gonna hear me chewing now, sorry. More onions back here. 3 rows of beets. They didn't really come in the best. This first row did really well. Nice big beets. Got 1, 2, 3. But the second row, a big one here, a couple smaller ones, and the third row barely did any. Got a little one here, a little one there. So I don't know. Maybe I had bad seeds. Who knows? Alright, moving on to the yellow squash, which really need to be harvested. Look at that beauty. Yeah, so I put my squash in the raised beds this year too. It's easier to water them. I had them way out back last year. Didn't water them all the time. Didn't really get a good harvest, but these are doing great. So I got 6 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The center one not looking too hot. The leaves are getting all crispy. Yeah. There's a little one. Anyway, I love the raised beds. They're so easy to work on. Everything's all at my level. There's another big one. Nice. Move over this way. Zucchini. I got 5. I had 6, but one of them got yanked out by something. I'm not entirely sure what, but the zucchini are doing phenomenal. This is probably my best plants I have in the garden this year, my zucchini plants. I mean, I gotta come out here and pick every single day. Look, I probably have a dozen to pick today. Look at this one. Jesus, that thing's huge. Yeah, I really got to start picking them when they're smaller. There was one here, I don't know what happened to it, but anyway, 5 of those, doing great. And my last raised bed are my peppers. Right in front here, I have the giant Marconi, which is the only sweet pepper I have this year. Back here I have my cayennes, which I grew last year, which did phenomenal, and they're looking excellent this year. And then I have 6 plants right here of Anaheim chilies, which are a very mild hot pepper, but these are doing great. Look at them, they look just like jalapenos. They're doing awesome. Wow, look at this one. Holy shit. Anyway, didn't go too heavy on the tomatoes this year. I don't find myself eating a lot of tomatoes, but I got 2 here. These are my big boys. They are coming along nice. Looks like I'm starting to get some early blight on them. I'm not entirely sure. It has been really hot lately, so maybe that has something to do with it. So I got the 2 big boys on this side, and these 2 right here are my early girls. One here, one there, and it looks like I'm going to harvest the first tomato of 2022. Look at that. Sit that on the counter for a day. That'll be lovely. And this one's doing good too. This one's got a little bit of scarring on it. I'll probably let that sit another day, maybe. I don't know. But you see, I got the spots traveling up to the upper leaves now, which I'm not too thrilled about. Might be an early tomato harvest this year. I have been rotating my beds, so I know it's not soil borne. Well, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I got 4 rows of green beans here. I planted these. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but these are a much darker green than these. They're 2 different seeds, but they're supposedly the same kind of green pepper, or not green pepper, sorry, of green bean. But as always, my green beans are doing great. They're so easy to grow, and I love eating them. I get so many of them, and they are absolutely delicious. Kind of hard to see in the video, but they are full of green beans, which really need to be harvested. I think tomorrow morning I'm going to come out and do a massive garden harvest. And these I planted 2 weeks after, so they are just starting to produce green beans. So anyway, if I pick them consistently, I should have a fair amount of green beans for the rest of summer. So that's what I'm getting out of my 4 raised beds. Come down here to the floor level. I have my horseradish plant right here, getting big. I will harvest some of it this fall, keep some in the ground to grow. Now this bed kind of looks like shit right now because it is my asparagus bed, and I just planted some asparagus plants and they came up. I don't know if you can see, they're really tiny, kind of hard to see, but there's one there, big one right here. So I don't know how many years it's going to be until I can actually get asparagus that I can eat, but, and then there's another one right there, which you can't see. Next to it, this is my second onion patch. Not doing as good as the first one. Well, I also planted this one a couple weeks after the original one, but I should have a good crop. There's still a lot of time left in the growing season, and it hasn't rained in 2 days. But this mulch, you see how dark the soil is? Mulch does wonders. I can go 2-3 days without watering and everything stays nice and moist. My rhubarb plant right here, which is way past, it's turned into I don't know, hardwood, whatever. I let it go to seed. I collected all the seeds. I have them inside. I want to maybe plant some more next year. So that kind of looks like garbage, but that's been done with. This is my potato patch, and they seem to be doing good. No bulbs on it yet. There are no potato, whatever you call them, the little balls that come off the plants. But they're doing well. They haven't really grown that much, honestly. They took off quick, and then they've stayed this size for a while. I don't know if I'm not giving them enough water or the soil's still moist. I know I do need to add some more fertilizer. I use a natural fertilizer. It's called Happy Frog. It's all organic. Coming to the back side of the garden, so I built this recently. It's some compost bins. I think I might have sent you a picture of it. Here's one bin. This bin is empty, so I'm gonna build up this bin, and then in the fall I'll turn it over to this one. I'll let that sit there all winter, and then all winter long I'll start throwing in this one. I'll keep turning it over. So just made it out of pallets. Works good. My grape trellis back here, my grape trellis that I built like 3 years ago. I finally got grapes. Well, not grapes, but grapevines that I bought this spring. And the ground is dry here. I need to put some more mulch down. But I got I forget what kind they are. I think they may be Concord. I don't remember. I think I have the tag inside somewhere. And then on the other side I have another grape plant right here, so this will take care of this side of the trellis. That will take care of that one. Right here I have my raspberry plant, which for some, oh, never mind. Let's see, for some strange reason I haven't gotten any fruit off it, but yum. Bon appetit. I love raspberries. They're so tasty. And that's my blackberry plant. I have not got a single blackberry off of it ever. Both these plants are 3 years old. But no, back to the raspberry. I don't know, I got a lot of fruit off it last year, and I haven't really got that much off it this year. I think the well, I see a rabbit keeps coming in here. I don't know how he's getting in. I think he's sneaking in under there where the ground is a little wibbly, and he's just stripping it. Even up here, I don't know, maybe birds, who knows. Anyway, and you can see the fence line goes all the way around the back, all the way up here, and then this is the back door. So that's basically how my garden's looking at the end of July 2022.